How about a toast?
To the A-list and the commission.
Fixing my headset a little bit. There we go.
So,
there.
Tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason.
So my streams usually go for about 3 hours, so should give me plenty of time to do some stuff.
Mission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree.
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Let me just make sure I sent that. Alright.
Listen to that. Rough out there. Waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right?
Another thing I like to do is I like to dual class. Like I use a weapon for up close fighting stuff and a weapon for long distance when I have to go up against something fly that I just can't reach. I'm not saying you have to do that, that's just something I do that has worked a lot. So, Dan John Harris, just for the sake of laughs, if you could pick any weapon for me to use, any weapon, what do you think? What would you go for? Like, if you just had to completely pick a random guess out of the back of your head.
That has gun attributes.
Oh, hey, it's you!
So one of the bow guns, light or heavy?
We have to do something!
Because I'm good with both of those weapons. Light bow gun is good for moving around and stuff and being able to stay on my toes. Heavy bow gun has more firepower, but if you equip a shield to it, you can actually defend yourself properly and make up for the fact that you can't really move. Gotcha.
We need to get out of here. I've got an idea. This way.
Helps that I'm very, very familiar with that weapon. Which means my up-close weapon, just for the sake of, more or less keeping myself, evened out, is probably going to involve a shield. So lance or gun lance, probably my safest bet with that. All right. That's figured out. Gonna use a heavy bowgun and a gun lance, so my character is not gonna be super fast, but she is going to rip through things.
The new world.
I also sort of tend to switch back and forth between quests, so I can keep getting better with each weapon.
Huh? No.
What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here.
Yep.
The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
Also, for the sake of how much I like this game, I'm playing this on my PlayStation 5, and it shows how many hours of game time I put into it overall. And I have over 3,760 hours put into this game alone. You know, just to give you a grasp of how much I like this game. And this game has been out since 2018.
The Research Commission's
Like the very, very, very beginning of 2018. It's a good game. Can you blame me? I love this game. It's awesome.
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
And the only reason I got good is because this is the first ever Monster Hunter game I played, and I got my butt kicked a lot when I started, because I really didn't know too much about what I was doing. And then I figured out what I was doing, and then I started getting better and better and better as time progressed.
Memorized my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
Also, just in case you're wondering, Robyn is the name of the friend of mine who I tried to get into this, and she unfortunately passed. So now I can vicariously play with her and hope that she's having fun to some degree. There we go.
Okay, easy there.
Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. You need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry!
I'll be back to deal with you little bastards later.
Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us.
Oh. Yeah, that'll work.
What is this track? Look! there's more.
Oh yeah, I forgot she needs a sec.
Check it out.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move! That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Oh, I'm not waiting for much. Just a giant T-Rex that's directly in my way.
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
I've got a lightning one and I've got an ice one. Water.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a stair right here.
Stara. I like it.
The rest of the fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive. Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape
low.
up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
You ready?
All right.
You're alive.
Kinda rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
So 2 iron ones and
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here.
2 iron
To
ones.
do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found them.
Yeah, that'll work. Pulsar.
Welcome to Astera. Your reputations precede you. Well, off you go.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking.
Excuse me.
This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what.
Oh, when you're using a melee weapon, it's a good idea to have, what I do is one of each for elemental damage. So you have one that uses fire attacks, one that uses ice attacks, one that uses water or lightning or dragon element.
Over here.
Little stuff like that can help you. I haven't made a gun lance player or a heavy bowgun player in a while, but you know, the cell phone helps.
The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the first. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
Oh no, that's paralysis. It's not the same thing.
This is where you can craft weapons. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out. Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Here. Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there! Hey, you! Aw. I knew you'd pull through.
Alright, so...
Right. We're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them they're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. A huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Eventually find a way to get to
For the
Gyros.
time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. All right, dismissed.
Just a day and we're already getting the first job. Fun. Excuse me.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Alright. For an up-close weapon, I'm going to be using this.
Going?
All right.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
So now I don't know what weapons I'm gonna be using typically. I can sell everything else.
Over here.
Which what I'm about to go do right now.
My, my, my.
That's light. That one's heavy. Purchase weapons. And heavy bowgun, since I like to use at least one of each for those. Just rearrange my stuff around. Gonna keep this at the corner of my thing. Alright, I've got a relatively good way of mapping out my weapons now. It takes a sec, but I'll get there.
Right on time. Oh yeah. What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
I'm gonna need a lot of Jagger stuff for one of my bowguns. For one of my bowguns, I believe, and for one of my gun lances. So I'm gonna be beating up Jagras a lot. Not like I can feel too bad about it. I mean, this is the equivalent of a varmint. Alright.
Alright, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1, complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how quests work.
Eliminate a specified number of Jaggers. Let's check them out.
Blow them up. That's the plan anyway. I'm gonna blow them to smithereens.
The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go.
Hey!
Oh, I forgot something else. Item box. If it's something you don't need, no need to bring it with you. And I know for a fact I don't really need the power vials for bow and arrows because I don't use. This character's not going to use that.
Going? Be careful. Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're
Yep.
investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
But yeah, this weapon is not designed for mobility at all. I'm gonna be slow,
You can gather honey and
but there's gonna be power to what I do.
over here.
Because I know I'm gonna be farming for that anyway. Always when you have the option of looking around and farming for things, farm for things.
Over here.
Nice.
A pack of Jagras. Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Hi guys. Do you think they heard me?
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
That was Dragon's Fire. It's an attack that a gun lance can use that's intended as a really powerful shot. The downside to it is it takes a little bit to reload. So as long as the barrel of the gun on my gun lance is glowing, I can't use it again. I just figured the first time I go up against those guys, it'd be funny just to blast them into smithereens. Just to walk right up to them and just ace them.
Whoops. Use whatever you can. Gun lance is a close-range weapon that also fires. Keep it together, okay?
Well, I'm going to politely assume they're not really that happy with me, considering I literally just blew holes through their brothers and sisters.
The old man.
I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm just doing my job. Oh, well, at least the reload's fast. That's the only thing that's really fast around heavy gun weapons like this, is at least you have the option of really quick reload. Nothing there. Oh, I can do that after the quest. I'm very organized too when it comes to my item bar and what's near and what's far away from something else. That's something else that has to be taken into consideration whenever you play a game like this. Every little thing matters. Whatever little thing you're thinking of that's like, oh, this probably doesn't matter that much, it most likely does.
Good to see you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right.
Every day, obviously, there's a login bonus. You always want to get those. You only get one of those lucky vouchers once a day, so it helps if you really don't need it to save it, in case you want to really just start fiending for stuff and money. That helps.
There you are, Clayman.
Excuse me. Not yet. I know I want this on my wish list. Kadachi. That one for fire. I'll equip a gun one. Not that one. Add that to the wish list. You, I'm gonna keep going that way. You, I'm gonna keep going that way. All right. No, not yet. All right. So now that I got that mapped out, kind of, got that part mapped out to a degree. It really does help to get in on mapping out what kind of weapon you want to make early on. Right there.
Hey there, partner.
Baja Blast is what I'm drinking. It's tasty. Also, happy 20th Baja-versary. Probably the only thing about Taco Bell I actually like. And don't shame me for that.
Quest board too.
Taco Bell just doesn't agree with my stomach, so I don't like it because it's mean to me.
So don't worry about having to check 2 places.
Except a Kesterdon kerfuffle. Well, knowing what I know about Kessadon, it does end up going to one of the weapons I'm going to end up making soon, so that helps me. All right. Just waiting and waiting. There we go.
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Castodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Gonna snag that. Oh, another thing that I almost completely forgot about. You are gonna end up crafting a lot. One of the things you want to keep an eye out for is materials on making traps and tranq bombs. Because, if you didn't already know this, capturing monsters gets you more stuff than killing them does. You don't get to carve them, but you get more stuff by bringing it alive, kicking and screaming, as opposed to just bringing a corpse.
Be careful.
That is something I had to find out the hard way that I wish someone would have told me earlier on.
Over here!
Okay, so Jagras, I know you're there behind me. I see you. And I will happily ace every single one of you later. But business calls me elsewhere, so you guys can screw off. Oh yeah, plenty of time.
Over here!
I keep looking at my phone and sort of timing myself because more often than not I upload videos to my YouTube channel, and the longest I'm allowed to do something like that is up to an hour. So I'm at 48 minutes and 5 seconds time in this stream. So I'm either going to wait a little bit longer and keep going because we went through the whole create a character thing. Or what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to edit a little bit, which I can also do. Well, that's one of them. I know I'm gonna need a lot of those.
Be careful. The Castodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
Fire ammo is going to help me. Yeah, I'm gonna need sticky. Da, 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 da. All right. Ooh, that's also important.
Over here.
Ooh, birds.
Be careful.
Oh, sometimes I'll do that, and that's a me thing, is that I'll sometimes forget I already have slinger ammo in, and pick up a different thing of slinger ammo. It's funny for everybody else, but it's sure annoying for me. And boom!
Good work. That just about wraps up our work here. Wait.
The one downside to a melee weapons is that you always have to at least some varying degree sharpen stuff. Alright. Should be enough Kessedon shells for now.
Over here!
Yeah, I know. I'm heading that way. Or you could just cut me off and just automatically warp me over there by magic. That's fine too.
Look at those Kestodon. Something's up here.
You know what? I think Jagras will be a good first armor for my friend.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna fiend it anyway, so
Partner. New assignment.
actually, you know what? No. I'll make a different thing of armor.
You can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Wanna get going? If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters.
That's very, very good advice. If you have trouble going up against something, don't be afraid to fire the SOS.
For example. Good.
Even if you're a solo player like me, I more often than not can handle a monster by myself. Against like an Elder Dragon or something, I will most likely just be like, hey, I need some help over here. Somebody, anybody, please. Pretty please with a sugar or a cherry on top.
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera.
Hello, monster.
A monster flying into a wall will leave it wide open to attack.
Why wouldn't you let me fire?
You can move around while grappled to a monster, or it'll burn through your stamina. Dodge their
Okay, that was my own fault.
Don't forget you can guard too.
Look out! Your health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion.
That way. That is a clutch claw thing. If you have slinger ammo in, always, if you have the option, grapple onto a monster, has to be on their head. You can sort of turn them whatever way you want to go.
It's better to hold off on your claw and calm down.
And when you have the chance and you have slinger ammo, you can sort of yeet them into the wall. There's an entire quest that tells you how to do that. I have never once taken it. I just kind of figured out already the hard way. What?
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
Those little flickering lights.
Your health is low. It's smart
Follow those if you're lost and need help finding the big bad monster. Another thing that can also help you sort of restore your health. Just fly right back to camp. Go into the tent. And then come right back out. And now your health is good. It's a good way out of things. Some would consider it cheating, but when your health's really low, your back's up against the wall, and you don't have that much of a choice, then, you know, don't be a hero. Protect your neck. I don't have anything to capture this monster, so what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to have to murder it. But I know how to get stuff to capture it, I just can't right now. Besides, it's a Jagras. I'm not going to waste precious time looking around for something that's BS. Okay, that was my own fault. Don't you run away from me. Always be careful with reloads. That's another one. Oh! That one had to hurt. And always try to launch him into something. Ah!
Slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction. That's a piercing pod. Powerful type of slinger ammo. That's able to pierce the thick shell.
Okay, so he's dead.
Okay, let's head back and report to the old man.
I'm gonna spend a lot of time beating these guys up. Either capturing or killing. So, you know, it helps to sort of have that edge on stuff. Malachite can make some powerful armor. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll make, my first set of armor is going to be the Malachite armor. That helps. I'm getting a lot of Malachite.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
All right. That's suspicious looking.
Hey.
Good old Puke Puke.
There's our mark.
When you're new, that monster will be really, really, really annoying.
Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
Take all that stuff. All right. So I'm going to ask for a little bit of a respite. Just give me a sec.